Hi guys, Adam here, and welcome back to another video on Adam's Toyland. Okay, so this is going to be a random video slash mega tour review video, and in this video, I'm going to be showcasing all of the stuffed animals that I've gotten from the World Wildlife Fund so far. Let's get into this video. Okay, I started this World Wildlife Fund series all the way back in 2021, so how this is going to work is that I'm going to go more in depth of like the color scheme and other stuff about the stuffed animals and like at least one fact about them and why I want to save these species so badly. Alright, so and I'm gonna group them into the year that I'm gonna group the animals in the year I got them in. So for example, I got the narwhal and Fusa in 2021. So yep, it's gonna work like that. So let's get into this video. So that scene actually discussed the rules of this video, so let's get into the video itself. No more rambling. Okay, I was right in me saying in the rules scene, me getting and putting out these videos in the year of 2021. Alright, so, and those animals are the Fusa and Narwhal. Alright, so, the color scheme of this guy is black, white, and, well, yeah, pretty much black and white. And it has these cool little black and white spots on all over the narwhal, and kind of reminds me of other black and white animals, such as like a skunk or a zebra. Alright. And this little appendage that kind of looks like a horn is actually a long tooth, a tusk. I'm pretty sure you guys have learned that already. Already know that already. Anyway, the reason why I want to save this species is that, well, look how cool this guy is. And it's very important to the ecosystem, too. Well, all animals are important to their respective ecosystems where they live. So, that is the narwhal. Moving on to the Fusa. Alright, so, this guy is mainly brown in coloration, with a light brown underneath. And this guy is the top predator of the island of Madagascar. I think you guys already know that already. And the reason I want to save this species is that, wow, all of Madagascar's wildlife is super unique and really cool. So, yep, and it's a safe place for humans to explore too, because it really doesn't have, well, the island of Madagascar does not have big cats like lions or tigers, venomous snakes like cobras, and, well, those are the main ones. And, even though, yep. So basically, Madagascar should be a creature paradise to look at cool and interesting animals like the Fusa. Yep, and that's why I want to save the species. Alright, now moving on to the animals that I got from the World Wildlife Fund in 2022. Okay, so here are the animals that I got from the World Wildlife Fund in 2022. Honeybees, a great white shark, and a harpy eagle. Two of these are wild republics, actually. The harpy eagle and the great white shark are wild republics, actually. Which are cool. Alright, so let's move on to the honeybees first. Alright, the honeybees are basically brown, black, white, and orange in coloration. All three of them are. And, yep. And I think this is true about honeybees. Well, Honeybees are one of the most important pollinators on our planet. And, yep, and one of the big reasons I want to save these guys from, yep, one of the reasons why I want to save this species is that without honeybees, 90% of our like produce, like strawberries, cherries, and other stuff, wouldn't exist. So we need pollinators like bees to, yep, to pollinate flowers and other plants, and they help them like, yep, make more seeds and spread. So honeybees are very important. All right, moving on to the great white shark. Wild great white shark, that is. The great white shark is, well, gray and white in coloration. And the great white shark is the shark that was featured in the 1975 film Jaws. And, yep. And the reason I want to save this species is that, like all sharks, sharks are very important to the ocean ecosystem. Sharks are very important to the ocean's ecosystem. So, if we take out great whites and other sharks, the ocean food chain would collapse. And now, moving on to the harpy eagle. Alright, so the harpy eagle is, well, gray, black, white, and yellow in coloration. And brown, too. And a cool thing about the harpy eagle is the harpy eagle's talons are as long as the grizzly bear's claws. Yep, that's long, actually. And one of the reasons I want to save this species is that, well, they're a really cool raptor. And it's important to the ecosystem where it lives. And, yep. Yeah. So, if harpy eagles and other predators are taken out, the whole, like, South American ecosystem would collapse too. Because the herbivores would actually take over and there will be no plants left. And the predators control those herbivores so their population doesn't grow too fast. So that's why I want to save the harpy eagle. Alright, so those are all the animals that I got from the World Wildlife Fund in 2022. Okay, so let's move on to the last animals of this video, aka the animals that I got from the World Wildlife Fund in 2023. Okay, so here are the animals that I got from the World Wildlife Fund in 2023. Alright, so the vaquita and the serval. And the serval's a wild republic, actually. That's really awesome. Alright, so the vaquita. Alright, so the color scheme of this vaquita is, well, it doesn't really have much of a color scheme, kind of like the Fusa. And what I mean by that is, it is mostly gray in coloration, and it doesn't really have any other colors but its eyes. Like, light and dark gray aren't really separate colors, they're actually a dark and light version of gray, of the color gray. And, alright, the vaquita is the smallest cetacean in the world, and why I want to save this species, for one, it's really adorable. And it is extremely important to the ecosystem of where it lives. And there are approximately, 10 vaquitas left, according to 2022, but I'm pretty sure there's 9 left. I don't know. I don't really know much about the population numbers of the vaquita. So, yep. So, alright, let's move on to the serval. Alright, the serval's color scheme is, well, yellow, black, brown, and white. Yep. Oh yeah, and this brown color. Yeah. So that falls under the brown category. Alright, so, yep. servals can actually, yep, just like the caracal, just like caracals, yep, caracals and servals are around the same size. They can actually jump up, and they have incredible jumping powers that allows them to catch birds right out of the air. And why I want to save this species, for one, it's a really cool wildcat, and the African predators are what keeps the herbivores under control. Yep. I think that goes for every habitat. Yep. So that are the 2 animals that I got in 2023. Alright, let's move on to a short little scene with Plague to close out the video.
Alright, so the World Wildlife Fund's mission, I think the main mission of the World Wildlife Fund, or WWF, is to save endangered animals from extinction and, well, basically save endangered species. Alright, and the World Wildlife Fund, or I'm actually going to start saying WWF because it's, well, the long version is, well, a mouthful. The WWF does a really good job of, yep. The WWF actually does a really good job of what they do. And I totally encourage them to keep up their good work. And the World Wildlife Fund is actually, yep, they're one of the organizations to bring this planet back to where of the wildlife we once had. To the creature rescue! Alright, I hope you enjoyed that video. Please click that like button down below, and to subscribe, well, click on the picture of, well, Plague. That's in the scene right now, to subscribe to this channel. Oh, one more thing. Stay loving the World Wildlife Fund. See you later. Bye. Also, I want Cannondale on him.
Alright, Plague. Here you go.
Thank you.
Plague, claws out!
Well, I gotta go.
Ah!